Hello, friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. All right, so we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday on our trip around Lake Waco, and we're going to go visit the Waco Dam. Now, I've heard a lot about this thing, and I've wanted to go see it for a while. I had a whole bunch of questions that didn't really make sense about how the thing was built and why it was built, where it was. I learned all that when we went there today. So let's pick up the video and continue on with the Waco Dam. Here we go. All right, for our next and final stop of the day, we are going to go visit the Waco Dam. I've gotten as close as I can on vehicle, and now I'm going to hoof it the rest of the way in. Doesn't look like it's that far, though. It looks like it's only about 100 yards, so it shouldn't be too bad of a hike. Yeah, I can see it a little bit off there through the trees. Once you get past the trees here, in a little second, we'll be able to see the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. That looks like a dam. And this actually explains a lot too, because when I was reading about this, they were saying that the dam was put into place to create this reservoir so that Waco would have a constant stream of water. But the problem I was seeing is it seemed like the dam was on the wrong side of the lake to do that. But this makes more sense now, because what happens is Lake Waco is over there, and if they need more water in here, they just kind of open it up and they can fill this whole reservoir here. It'll actually backflow into the Bosque River. So they got a big, huge reservoir of water here if they need it. It just seemed to me that since rivers usually flow north to south in the United States, and I'm at the north end of the lake, that if they were going to be creating a reservoir, the reservoir would be in Lake Waco, and it would be at the south end of things, not on the north end. But now that I see how they're doing this makes a lot of sense. All right, so we're almost to the top of the dam here. Once we get to the top, I think we're going to walk to the other end, just kind of take a look. But we ought to be able to see Lake Waco just on the other side of this. And yep, there it is. That's kind of down where we were the other day. And we kind of came all the way around that way. And kind of back there, that was where we visited those wetlands that weren't so wet. And then you can see back there, they got plenty of room for water back there if they need it. That's enough to support a whole city, right? Those are the locks for opening up the dams, the individual channels. To see what happens, I don't know how well you can see them because of the bars here, but those things down there slide up, and that allows water to pour in. And then these are the things that lift the water, lift the gates up. You can kind of see the tracks in there that they run along as they pull them up. I don't know though, it doesn't look like the water level's high enough that even if they did open up the gates, there's going to be anything good coming out of that. Looks like they kind of need the water level to be high here. So they're looking straight down the Bosque River here, or as it coming in from the north. And basically, if they ever need more water in here, they just open up the gates and this whole area fills up. And then we got plenty of drinking water for the city of Waco. Yum, yum. And so each one of these has a gate number. This is gate number 9, which is almost dead center in the middle of the river. It's also funny, the control for the gate seems to be right here within about 15 inches of the gate. I could get a stick and push it in there, and I could open the gate myself, probably. Assuming I don't have to go power it up over there somewhere. Apparently it's a good hunting spot, too. And here's the walk from the other side here. So Yeah, way down over there, that was where I parked. And so I've hoofed it in all the way from here. So let's go back. We're gonna go all the way across the bridge again, or the dam. Check out that hanging out on top of the light there. A vulture of some kind. People out there in the lake enjoying the river, or enjoying the water. It's cool out there. It's probably cooler than it is up here. Once again, another view down the Brazos River. I did it again, didn't I? The Bosque River, Bosque River. So I know I kind of broke my rule here where I said I wasn't going to go out and be outside in the heat too much today, and you know what, never actually works out that way every time. But I'm glad I did this. This was a lot of fun to check this out. I've read a lot about this dam, and now it's fun to have seen it. So I'm going to end it right here today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.